everybody. In today's stream, we have turned Kenshi into an unfair horror game. Many of you have seen this series already, but if you're new here, particularly if you're on YouTube, feel free to check the pinned comment below this video where you can see the playlist and start from the beginning. Good to have you, YouTube viewers, Twitch viewers, VOD watchers, everybody. However you're enjoying stream, that weird rip you found on Internet Archive, doesn't matter. Thanks for being here and enjoying the stream with us. Hello, hello. Congrats on Twitch to Ada for grabbing the first redeem today. Also, hello, Borealis and Maiko and Cemetery Chick. Good to see you all. So, yesterday, we gained and subsequently lost a new companion. We tried to take over the Dust King's tower, and we left off kind of resting up at a bed. Let's see what we can do today to advance our standing, get our people a little stronger so that we can start to forge our own destiny in this cruel, strange world. Hello, Paul on YouTube. Good to have you. Let's explore strange things. Oh, by the way, I have now crossed 500 hours in Kenshi. I have 501.1 hours played. Hi, big fan of your ripped obscure video game soundtracks on Internet Archive. Would be wild. You know what? I would welcome them all the same. Why is Kenshi not launching? I wonder if it's going to ask me to update Kenshi again. I have to do that later. Congrats on 500 hours. Thank you. I like to think it's more of a congrats on the stories we have told along the way than it is on the actual numerical count of the time. Congratulations, or my condolences on the 500 hours. Red Rock, I saw your post in the Discord. Glad to see that the playthrough here is catching on and encouraging other people to try it out. Which, by the way, if you are viewing this over on YouTube or on Twitch people probably know, but in general, there is a Steam Workshop collection for this playthrough if you want to try this mod series out for yourself. See how you fare, see what strategies you come up with. All right, so here we are. It is 6 a.m. It is a play-along horror experience. Sorry, just ate and a little hiccupy. All right, so we got to get Brew. Sometimes we just have Brew mine some copper just to make sure that we've always got a little bit of money if we need it. Guessing the fight with the Dust King was short? I wouldn't say short, but it was not successful for us. Trans Tanky Girl, hello. Stayed in the hub for like a day, and that was enough time for almost all the shinobi thieves to die to mist ghouls. That is the way it goes. Just like to keep an eye out sometimes for any damage floaters that can indicate there is a group we can go fight. I honestly think this Dust Squad might be better off getting in some fights with the Mist Ghouls than the Dust King. And I don't know, we gotta find somebody we can build attack on. Hungry Bandits would probably be ideal to get the first levels, but they seem to be non-existent because everything else seems to destroy them. Yes, we did separate into squads. We did lose somebody yesterday, but it was also somebody that we hired yesterday, so I don't know if the loss would have been noticed. Oh, you know what? I wonder... This could be a bad idea, but I wonder about them fighting pack bulls, because then they could also feed themselves. Let's go down the road here. See what we can see. Their attack stats are just abysmal. Which, you know, on the plus side, it makes it easy to train. So we're going to keep an eye out for, like, even any dust bandits that are not... like, don't have turrets, would still be a good goal for us to fight. Wait, which way do I want to go? This is the way that I want to go. Now, a lot of times we're playing characters where we don't really want to be near the Holy Nation. The Holy Nation actually is a little bit more, we'll call them uncomfortable allies. We're not necessarily their best friends, but it's nice having them around. That's Skinner's roam down to Shem. It's a pretty big group of mist ghouls. Let me see. So they have mist horrors and mist guardian. What I haven't been seeing lately, I'm gonna jinx myself, are squads with mist executioners or polearm ghouls. That's ghoul hunters. Okay, now that appears to be a big old group of hungry bandits. It is. So they do still exist out here in Skinner's roam. It's also a group of pack bulls, but it's a very large group of pack bulls. We might want to try a smaller group first at some point just to see how we do, because animals are tough. Animals are really kind of scary in this game, but we could use the food. So for now, we're going to go fight somebody else who could also use the food. Ali SMR, good to have you. Versus 42. Who will be the victor? So far, it's not looking great for the 3. Like this little expedition troop, easy to relate to a smaller squad. Flair's defense is coming in handy a little bit. And with a large group, when we do get a hit in, we're likely to hit multiples. Couldn't find the horizontal stream. YouTube was hiding it for you, or from you for some reason. They keep saying that they're going to get us combined streams, where it's horizontal and vertical in the same stream, and you can change back and forth. But that's been coming soon for months. This might turn into toughness training. It's less likely to be toughness training when there's a group, just because you don't as often, you know, play dead and get back up, but it's possible. Hello, Kitty. Welcome in. This has been some good attack training so far. Flair's gaining some levels. We need to take Manhattan's backpack off so they don't steal our food. We'll believe the dual stream when you see it, been forever. Yeah, so apparently now select streamers have access. So it's like in a beta and rolling out, but I am apparently not select streamers. Hello, Captain. Good to see you. I select you every weekend. Now that is high praise and greatly appreciated. Any of those mods add any new armor pieces? They do for mist ghouls and for hivers. I don't know about for like Greenlanders and Scorchlanders. Blair has gained like 6 levels of attack from this, so it has been worth it. Okay, we are getting a little bit of toughness training in. Okay, Clay is in a recovery coma. There we go. Toughness. That's what we've been needing. Maybe old-fashioned, but it gets results. Can I have you see if you can stay low? You probably won't play dead. Those multi-hits are so nice for XP. Went down, 40 left to go. This is interesting. I usually don't fight this large group with high defense. I've never had one bout with the Hungry Bandits go this long. You need training and strength. Yeah, I'll get there. I mean, my strength is 23 right now, so it's okay for this weapon. Okay, Manhattan should patch back up, playing dead. Yeah, let's get everybody patched up. That was pretty good training, though. I mean, Flare went from, like, 15 attack to 28. It was quite the fight, quite right. Hey, Hero, how's it going? How's the run? Pretty good. We finally got a break from all the mist ghouls and such, and finally made it to a place where we can start to land some attacks and get that attack training up. Hope you're doing well. Probably should have brought more than one bedroll. This is, I'm not really min-maxing here. You don't have another bedroll, do you? Oh, you do have a splint kit. How about you stick that on Flare? Hey, what's up, Todd? How you doing? Keep thinking Flare, the YouTube hunter fisherman. Don't know them. Flair fought with honor, dignity, and grace, but the screaming, singing "We Are the Champions" was a bit odd. All right, now we're gonna limp back. Ooh, it's 5 o'clock. We might not make the way station. Was my Sunday pretty good? Woke up, went for a walk, spent several hours poring over editing Fallout 4 stuff, and now I'm streaming. Doing good. Always nice when you can actually attack back. Yes, so the mist ghouls in this mod, a lot of them have an attack, like, they start at 40, and then they go up into, like, the 90s. So this is a really weird run where we're gaining defense pretty quickly because of that, but we're not really, you don't really get an attack in edgewise, so you have to find somebody who's not a mist ghoul and fight them for a bit. We get a little toughness training and a little attack and defense going. We might go back to the Dust King Tower. In fact, Manhattan, dispatch this one. Wow. That one got absolutely beaten up before passing out. Todd, you got, let's see, that's 3 5s and 2 1s. That's honestly like a more realistic Fallout 4 build. Hello, Jillian. Good to see you. Captain, what is this? What are you putting in my chat? What even is sextuple savant supposed to mean? Yeah, Clay, we'll get a little rest. We'll be all right. How's our food doing? We haven't needed. Oh, well, we should eat. Sextuple axles in figure skating. You're always doing something, aren't you? And I don't mean that as a pejorative, but I mean just like you're always telling me about something that you're doing and trying. Like you've got a bunch of side quests. You're probably doing it right. You're just out here doing stuff, living life every day. The nice thing about this, yeah, that'll be some juicy strength XP for Flare. Imagine doing stuff in this day and age, in this economy, localized entirely within your kitchen. Huge fan of sports that involve crazy flips and big air. Professional dogfighting. Like planes, not like dogs. Don't take that out of context. All right, can we see the way station? Ooh, I can just about see it. Definitely took that out of context. That's why the disclaimer exists. They're gonna walk all through the night to get back. Brew here is just standing, staring at an ore vein. What's doing 50 damage to people out here? Oh, it's a paladin. Okay. These kind of look like mist ghouls. It's too dark to try to be fighting them, though. I like how we have multiple sort of adventures going simultaneously. Brew doing the staring contest method of mining. Through sheer power of will, he extracts copper from the vein. Oh, that's real spooky vibes. It's so atmospheric when the sun goes down and then the lanterns turn on. Blair's got some dexterity, too. It's just being all tanked by the samurai armor, basically. Could have been a cool screenshot, the lantern light surrounded by darkness with the dim sunlight peeking over the horizon. I've got a couple screenshots like that already, but yeah, more probably couldn't hurt. Brew continuing to do his thing. Our thing, comrade. The toughness is nice because not only does it make it harder to die, but also they take less damage. I hear Bone Dog. Are they still going the right way? I have no idea. Who's this in the darkness? Ghoul hunters. Something in disguise. Wait. Way station. I've lost my way station. I think it's over here. Walking the border zone really makes you wish for a nuclear winter. I edited your comment a little. It's transformative, it's fair use, it's mine now. Guy who doesn't understand what fair use is. And is also going to get his channel deleted. Gonna make some supper. Hey, have a good one, Borealis. Enjoy supper. We'll see you a little later if you drop back by. See, I don't even know what you all were worried about. We made it back to the way station. We're professionals. Just in time for the sun to be up, too. You letting those tortillas burn just to make a comment? All right, Brew. Let's get you back on into stack. One of these is a bar. This is a bar. Brew's side quest is becoming a geological expert. Ooh, what's going on out here? Wheat straw, can you... We have... Well, yeah, we got some mist guardians and stuff. Oh, okay, they're in the town. Don't even have to go anywhere. Oh, the big guy came right for me. Hello, Clay, you are still alive. Oh, let's get Brew involved in this too. Brew, go get you some training. Yes, being shot in the arm by your own friend. That's the training we need. Hey, Brew's getting some hits in. Go on, Brew, you got the fight in you, you got it. Also, he's being a good distraction for Wheat Straw, who's getting some good crossbow training in. Dilly, thank you for lurking. Oh, Brew lost an arm. I don't know what you can do with just a left arm. I think you can still be a martial artist. Okay, we're gonna patch up Brew. Brew's gonna be out for a while. Okay, Wheat Straw. He can't do much now that he's armless. He's only mostly armless. He was left-handed to begin with, just doing that half of the fight. That's true. Wheat Straw loses this fight. Get some training in, though. Ooh, minus 40. That's a tough one. KO point minus 38. So Wheat Straw's gonna go into a recovery coma. And Brew's gonna be unconscious for 1,800 seconds. This recovery coma might heal up on its own over time, though. We may have to get somebody from the hub squad to come by. Only good things here. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. In the meantime, the hub crew... Well, Flare needs to heal up a little more. Okay. And the hub crew is just about starving, so... Hey, Fru, welcome in. You've joined us at a great time. Everything is great and wonderful when you're part of our team. See, the barman's missing an arm, and he's doing all right for himself. There's a spring bat here. It's shoddy, but it does a lot of damage. See if we have something to sell for the spring bat. Could be a meaningful upgrade for somebody. Leather turtleneck will do. Oh, let's see. Yeah, we'll do that. What am I playing? This is Kenshi, the ultimate sandbox survival simulator game that hates you. Where'd the barman go? You were just here. I guess he wanted to hang on to his spring bat. Oh, no, he just wanted wanted to get a nice view. Oh, it uses heavies. Interesting, which we can buy a couple. Never know, could still be a meaningful upgrade from what we have. Wheat Straw currently is still recovering. Brew's gonna be just fine, he's just gonna be missing an arm. About time for the Dust Squad to go back out. Are these Hungry Bandits or Holy Nation? Hungry Bandits. Be a good fight. See if we can catch up with them. So we are running a little low on food. Got to keep that in mind. Which tells me, you know what? Let's not do this. Let's go on up the road and see if we can find us a group of pack bulls. Manhattan and Clay may be in for a bruising a little bit. Flare should be okay against the bulls between samurai armor and high defense. Hey, DJ, good to see you. Run has been going pretty well. It's been fun. It's one of those runs that makes me feel like a beginner again. Things feel new and scary and overwhelming, not like I know the ultimate meta strategy to do everything. That's always fun. I think so. We'll go park ourselves down here and see what happens. Wheat straw is still healing up. That's where that toughness comes in clutch. If I used recruit prisoners, could I have a horrifying ghoul army? I would have to... There's a patch for mist ghouls. I would have to get that patch, but then I should be able to. Ooh, Flare being the first one down was not expected. I think Clay's gonna need some healing up again. How bad are we that we're still getting thrashed by hungry bandits? Literally poking a passed out enemy with a stick. They are getting better against the bandits, this is true. Yeah, Clay's in a recovery coma. Blair just took an AoE on that one. See, Manhattan's learning how to fight a little bit. Where are you going? Anything up here in the way of food? I don't think so. They not get to Clay? Come on. Clay's right there. No, Clay is being eaten by the mountain. We're gonna try reloading. I don't know what happened, but that fixed it. Kind of. Now even the terrain is fighting back. All right, this is a good pause point. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. Going to run to the restroom. I'll play the ads on Twitch and YouTube to get rid of them so they won't be interrupting our next block of gameplay. And I'll be back in just a minute, approximately 3 of them. Thanks for being here. See you then. Being really sick sometimes gives you, like, revelations, you know what I mean? When you're like, wow, I took this thing for granted, or wow, I should have handled that differently. Mine was that I kind of feel like Oliver Swanwick a little bit when I started to breathe again. You know, that character that wins the lottery in Fallout New Vegas, and you run into him and he's like, yeah, smell that air, breathe it in. And then everybody shoots him in the face and kills him on the spot. I think I might have judged Oliver too harshly, because I get it now. Because, yeah, smell that air. It's pretty great. So, you know, I'm sorry, Oliver, for all of the times that I have left you a headless corpse strewn on the ground outside of Nipton. Go away or I'll call the police. Shinji, what the fuck are the police gonna do about that? You see the meat nightmare hallway outside. Look how big these rabbits are. Look at this thing. Look how weird looking that is. Don't mind me, I'm just out on a nature expedition, just enjoying the wildlife. You taught me about this. Why is that a thing? All right, what's out here then?
No catch. You let me go, that is all. What do you care about some banner?
Counter argument. Looking for intel. She may be useful, but she was also fun to explode. You'll both be today's main course if you don't do something. Activate your defense ability. Separate from ally. That's my defense ability? That might be the that might be the hardest I've ever laughed at a game on here. I thought I was gonna kick him or something. Oh, when I drop it, they like that. They like it when I drop it. Me when I'm in the club, straight up jorking it. And by it, let's just say. Who thought this animation was a good idea? Today I lost the piss lottery, and that's what my chat became about. Toilet! I got so excited for the toilet. I didn't check to see if the sink worked first. Let me introduce you to the peeler machine. The peeler machine, well, it peels things. Yeah, that doesn't look like... Okay, so I am a liar and a fool, and I forgot to hit the add button on Twitch. So, yeah, those didn't run. They did on YouTube. But I'm so used to Twitch auto-scheduling that when I took a break a few minutes early, I forgot to run them. So the good news is not only was I away, but now in 4 minutes we get 3 minutes of ads, which I now cannot do anything about. I love modern advertising. I think what we ought to do maybe is bring the group back to the hub to resupply. You know, being that the way station is not going to sell to us anymore. We got some good training on Flare. Flare's up to 29 attack. Advertising's got me on the run. These sound like song lyrics. I think another confrontation with the Hungry Bandits may be inevitable. Let's see. Maybe they don't see us. Nope. Oh, chicken stew by System of a Down. Gotcha. Come on, Manhattan. It is all up to you. You can do this, or at least gain some stats trying. Are there no slavers around? They seem to be pretty much instantly destroyed by the mist ghouls. There have been slavers. In fact, they started a civil war in Stack, but they just don't survive very long. They're pretty weak units when you think about it. Okay, Wheatstraw is healing up. Let's maybe get them to stop at the way station. They can heal up, and then in the morning, come back to the hub. And Hatton getting some strength XP now. That's good. Everybody's getting stronger. That's what we needed. Oh, Ash is still out here. Okay, I totally forgot Ash was not at the hub. Oh no, the hub's under attack. Oh boy. Hanged man, you know what to do. Oh, you know what? You might want to take your bag off. You don't need to be totally useless in this fight. There we go. I knew you could get some hits in. I believed in you. Yeah, cut left. Cut left. Cut left. Cut left. Did you know that splinting can be added as a job? Took you around 4K hours to figure this one out. I did not. Okay, Ash is here, quite hungry, so going to be at a detriment in this fight, but... Hey, are they beginning to fight back? Is that what that feels like? That may have just been a lucky string of hits, but I like to think of it as an omen of change. Hey, what's up, Brian? How you doing, Raiders? I stopped by Brian's stream earlier. Brian was doing some Elden Ring bingo practice for an event coming up. If y'all like chill spaces that play RPGs and also do a ton of Souls-like challenges, speedruns, randomizers, no-hits, all sorts of stuff, Brian is a great place to hang out. Thank you for the raid. Feel free to share a little bit about yourself if you'd like. Raiders, I'm Ad Noctum. I like to play games where you can tell a story, you can explore a world. So I like sandbox games, open world RPGs, things like that. We're playing Kenshi, which is a brutal, unforgiving survival sandbox game, and I have modded it to be even more unforgiving and scary and dark with horrible monstrosities, and we're playing Permadeath. So that's a little bit about me. We play Kenshi every Saturday and Sunday, and I also make videos. I make videos from Fallout streams, Kenshi streams, all sorts of stuff. Gotta quickly run, got dinner plans, but glad you could drop the homies off here. Hey, thank you very much, Brian. Appreciate you, Michael. Thank you for those shout-outs to Brian. Good friend of the channel. Definitely check him out if you like some Elden Ring and general Souls-like content. Welcome on in, Raiders. She got mad you said she was dead weight. Yeah, really turned things around. RN Soul, welcome in. Good to have you. And everybody else coming along with the Brian raid. Whether you're saying hello or lurking, we are glad to have you. Continue to enjoy stream however you would like. Playing Reaper, what'd you miss? Well, they're starting to turn around and fight mist ghouls a little bit. Like, I don't think they're gonna win this fight, but they're definitely trading blows. Also, Brew lost an arm. Up more green than before. Gotta love their progress. I know, especially against enemies like this. Boom! All right, Ash, collect your winnings. Now that'll be a little bit of money in the bank for us. Where's Hangman going? Why are you picking more fight? You don't need to be picking more fight. Oh, well, I guess there's ghoul hunters in town. You could get some more XP from helping out. Then again, that's a missed horror. This point, the series should be named Losing All My Limbs in a Kenshi Horror Mod Pack. Lots of ninja guards are unconscious, though. That's a bad sign. Hope we don't lose the barman. In fact, we should see if we can put eyes on the barman real quick and patch him up if need be. Oh, there's the barman. Kind of crazy to watch this world fall to the mist ghouls, right? Even crazier to watch people keep fighting. And keep surviving. Trying to first aid this barman. The fact that NPCs gain skills too should someday even the odds. We keep fighting, for we know one day the odds will be evened. We too will grow strong. A shot, we take out that mist horror. Hanged man, maybe you should wait somewhere nearby in case we need you. You know what? In fact, why don't you go up here and rest your leg? Let's also see Wheat Straw's about to get back up. Meanwhile, this group has arrived at the way station, so let's get them into beds. Basically, we're doing a bunch of getting people into beds. Oh boy. This looks fun. Why would you run outside and attack that one? Fight this guy, baby. Crossing your fingers in the hope that fogmen were not a thing in the Second Empire and we get some third hive instead. I mean, it may be totally different hives. I'm not even sure if they're going to be hivers like in the form that we recognize them. Maybe a good idea to stash those heads and keep harvesting. You're right, that is a good idea. Come on, Ash, get up. Maybe this time stay down until you can patch yourself up some. Oh boy. Just lovely circumstances all around. You love to see it. Oh, wow. That's a lot of mist ghouls. Hey, Wheatstraw's back up. Hey, Wheatstraw, why don't you get some rest? Oh, and even Brew is back up. Brew, can you keep fighting with one arm? Oh, your encumbrance is high, huh? Let's maybe have you sell this. Is there anybody to sell to? Wait, somebody asked about slave mongers. I thought I just saw one. Oh, Caravan Guard. They wear the same, like, mercenary armor, that's why. Come on, Brew, get him. Kick him! It's probably the encumbrance keeping him from doing that. Oh, it's Griffin! Brew might lose the other arm, too. Or a leg, honestly. You know what, Brew? Why don't you go upstairs? It's nighttime. It's dark. Griffin is still alive as an NPC. Well, we don't know about after this encounter, but yes. Show them how we fight! I don't know who Brew paid for that bed, but looks like there's still chaos in the hub. Let's have Hanged Man pick up Ash. Show them how we fight! And then it hard cuts to a dead body buzzing with flies. You have to imagine the flies because I modded the fly sound out. Alright. Let's put Ash in bed. Everybody is getting training this time around. Oh god, it's a mist horror. The hub, more like the hubbub. What's all the hubbub about, hubbub? That's alright, Hanged Man can pick him back up later. Brew's resting, Wheat Straw's resting. Pretty much everybody is in bed. We have a Mist Ghoul enforced curfew. Okay, that's a shop guard. Brew, why are you awake and not in the bed? Let's first aid you. Night really is just sit your ass in bed if you like not bleeding. Oh boy. Brew, don't lose that leg. Just go hop in a bed, please. I guess that works. No rest for anybody. Okay. Hanged Man, let's see if you can get back up. Pick up Ash. Put Ash in bed. You know what? You get in bed too. Everybody go to bed. I think literally all of my characters are in bed. Oh, Brew's unconscious. Okay. Let's speed the nighttime along a little bit. This looks like it's going well. Sure is. How could you tell? We're getting stats, though, and that's the only thing that matters. Okay, Wheat Straw is back up. Maybe time to join the fray again. Brew, what are you doing? Why are you not in bed? Well, that was unfortunate. What's going on here, says the person sitting at the table. Brew, what do you... So Brew got back up and all of that, probably to help Wheat Straw. And was promptly knocked out. Hello, NPC person. You've joined us at a great time. Oh, cool, it's morning. Everything will be good. Alright, I'm gonna refresh myself on what this shop here sells, not that I have any money. And then we're going to take the Dust Squad and bring them back to the hub. Watching on Twitch, this is NPC from YouTube. Oh, that makes sense. I appreciate you. Nothing in the way of food. Yeah, we're gonna be out of food. Do the Mist Ghouls retreat with the sun? No, no, no. Nope, we are not so lucky. They are a 24/7 environmental hazard. Very active chat. This series definitely seems to have gotten a lot of interaction going. Brew, get back in bed. Stop getting up before you're healed. Now, it may seem foolish to keep throwing myself at the same enemies that are trouncing me, but you got to get the training in somewhere, somehow. It seems like the high dexterity weapons might be the way to go with some of the ghouls because you get more attacks in. Oh, that's right. Ash was going to drop some of these in the chest.
Hello, Gordon.
Hello. That one's dead. I don't know why that alert was so much louder than it usually is. Okay, the barman's still in a recovery coma. That's good. I mean, it's not, like, great, but it's better than dead. Ash, you're not getting in too much trouble over there, are you? Yeah, there you go. Patch yourself up. You come on along and get back in bed once you're patched up. Played so much Minecraft, the monsters you have added have started to show up in your dreams. I've started to have dreams about editing. I will literally be dreaming that something will happen, and I'm like, okay, hold on, let me cut that, and let me trim that, and drop it on the timeline. The Dust Squad doing? I might have sent them to the wrong place. See. Did I edit my own dreams? Yeah, exactly. Sleeping under a weighted blanket once, dreamt you couldn't place buildings in-game. Town is pretty much torched. Wheat straw, what do you... You're supposed to be sleeping. What do you do? I sent you upstairs. Brew? See how you like hold and passive then, since you don't want to sleep. Learn to no-clip in your dreams. I mean, honestly, I think the way that we interact with technology literally changes the circuits in our brain, and I don't see why video games should be any different. Convinced our smartphones contain alien tech? Somebody write a story about this. Microwaves are definitely recovered alien tech. Never heard this one before. See, it's a good thing I brought them back because they are now running out of food. Stoner Fuzz, welcome in. What is one dust bandit out here? Why did you think that was a good idea? Alright, the hub is still under siege. It is the multi-day siege of the hub. Cat dinner. All right, we're gonna get trounced, but can we get some XP first at least? Getting food? How about you heal yourself and your comrades first? You're not even that hungry. You're not even below 200. Lucifer was awesome, by the way. I believe it. Ah, great. They're coming back. Ah, Skinner is dead. We should have recruited him. Maybe we could have saved him. Or maybe he could have died under our banner. Fully aggro range, right? Train was nonsense, but you made it home. I thought you meant you saw Train with Pussifer, and they were nonsense. And I, I just believed that. I just accepted it. Why are you in my home, Mist Fiend? I'm worried Clay's gonna lose that leg. Hey, Kamen Rider, good to see you. Okay, Hanged Man is here. How about you go into Sneak and you help your people? Looks bad, but they're gonna live. Just throw them in these beds. That's all they need is some bed. You go down here and fight this Mist Fiend. Oh, can you get there? Mist Fiend might be stuck there forever. Yeah, that Mist Fiend is just stuck there now. But you go to the Shinobi Tower, and let's get Dust or Ash. If you can get some training in. While you're kind of teamed up with the ghoul hunters here. Crossbow training ghoul. How is Flare back up already? With a chest health of minus 43, that's kind of scary. I felt a lot better about this when there were more of them. Where are you going? You attacking Clay? Clay's not bothering you. Man out here doing medic. Okay, that's good. God, the stun lock. Stealth sure is going up. Well, this is how we get better defense, I guess. Train was like an hour and a half off schedule. That sucks. Especially when you're really dependent on it. What's Stack doing? Okay, they're all healed up. Okay, let's start getting people to bed. Ash, why don't you grab Flare? Oh, even Clay is back up. Sure hope we don't get the ninjas killed. But you go in there, and Manhattan, you as well. Get some rest in there. Well, I'm starting to see defense stats in the 30s and 40s for pretty much everybody who hasn't died. Mist horrors just have so much health. The thing with them having a lot of health, too, is it means their health regen is high, because health regen is a percentage of your overall health. Is it Mongrel in the Mistlands where the local police have shredders, not cages? No, they have cages, and then they have corpse furnaces for all of the dead fogmen. Bang Bang, get up here and rip this thing's head off. You've earned it. And then we're gonna heal up our shinobi friend. Town's just getting absolutely besieged. Okay, let's get Brew to go see if there's anybody around to buy stuff, because we are quite low on money. There's this barman. So the copper first. Hey, payday. Honestly, even these trader leathers are better than the heart protector he's had. Almost looks like a totally different character now. should have figured that the hat trader wouldn't have a bunch of money. I don't know if that's rude. Well, this one's better in, like, every aspect. 21, 35, 70, 35. Yeah, it's just a lighter, more coverage. Oh, no, this is 100% head coverage. Okay, yeah, that is better then. Just have to hope the barman is still alive. Wait. There's the barman. He lives. You gotta love that. I wonder, can Bruce still do mining? That helmet gives coverage at no drawback. Isn't it really good? The other one gave 90 coverage with no drawback. This one gives 100 coverage with -5 perception. And with martial arts, we just don't use perception. Well, this has been eventful so far. We spent all this money on this blackened chain hive shirt, and then we lost Grile. Manhattan, go in there and trade with that barman. Wait, is there, wonder where the shinobi trader is right now. Ah, there we go. Just to see what they have while we got a little bit of cash. Find another hiver to throw in the meat grinder then. Just make sure they don't go near any dust bandits, mist horrors, or light breezes. We need to toughen them up with a stern word first, until they pass out. This one's playing dead. Can I just steal its head? Yep. You're not playing anymore. Take a look around. This barman is a legend. Maybe it's like New Vegas. Despite shooting him into chunks, he's merely pretending to be dead. Wanted. The Black Hound of Vane. Hunters wanted for tracking and killing a dangerous beast. Huge, rotting, dog-like creature with a black pelt that smells like an unwashed swamper. Prowls around the area of Vane, feasting on anything and everything that moves. Whoever brings its pelt to the hive will be awarded 1 million cats. Hiveless excluded. Hey, welcome in on YouTube and as well Autumnal OC. Good to see you. Kenshi is going well. It's a horrible, horrible nightmare, and it's everything that I've wanted. It's about to get dark, and you'll see what I mean by dark here in a minute. Get decent views on your videos. Surprised your live streams don't do better. Well, part of it is you're on the vertical, the mobile live stream right now, which is never the most popular. But it's just whether or not they land in people's home feeds. I get pretty decent VOD views after the streams are live, but whether the live streams themselves get decent views is pretty much up to YouTube's recommendation algorithm. Sometimes we got 3 people hanging around, sometimes it's literally 300. And you know, I go in with the mindset that all of my streams, they survive as VODs forever, so I'm making content not just for who's here now, but who watches it later. Not everybody who watches the videos is going to be a stream viewer, and that's okay. All right, so now that there is quiet, I don't quite know what to do with myself. Let's get Ash to run over here. Does Ash have... Ash does have ghoul heads. Let's see if there's anybody still trading at this bar who's not been murdered by mist ghouls. Only like your third time here. Yeah, I see it as YouTube, I think, is making a play to try to take over the gaming stream space. And I think YouTube is tweaking their recommendation algorithm a lot in terms of getting streams to show up on more people's home pages and which people watch which streams and all that. So, you know, it's an evolving process. The ghoul chilling in the corner. He's domesticated. Keeping him like, what's his name? Ed from Shaun of the Dead. All right, we're going to have a little bit of ads on Twitch. So like normal, I'm going to go ahead and take this break. I'm going to play the ads on Twitch and YouTube. The ads will actually play this time around. We'll get rid of those block of ads, and then I'll be back in just a moment, and we'll pick up with Kenshi as a horror game in just a moment. Appreciate you. That's what she said. Probably. Yeah, that is indeed what some she has said, I bet. And you know who that she was? Kenshi. I think there's a lesson in there for all of us. Destroying armies one arm at a time. First we destroyed their armies, and then we go for their feetsies. Nobody can withstand that. Anybody else a fan of the stoned octopus? I can't believe I actually survived a hit. Hey guys, welcome back to Frost.
Start walking.
Look at this. He's gonna think he's got a chance. Got a new lease on life. See, I'm out of drink. Oh! You can't do that. You can't click left mouse to fill the gas while you're holding an assault rifle. Is being really sick sometimes gives you like revelations, you know what I mean? When you're like, wow, I took this thing for granted, or wow, I should have handled that differently. Mine was that I kind of feel like Oliver Swanwick a little bit when I started to breathe again. You know, that character that wins the lottery in Fallout New Vegas, and you run into him and he's like, yeah, smell that air, breathe it in. And then everybody shoots him in the face and kills him on the spot. I think I might have judged Oliver too harshly, because I get it now. Because, yeah, smell that air, it's pretty great. So, you know, I'm sorry, Oliver, for all of the times that I have left you a headless corpse strewn on the ground outside of Nipton. You can probably tell from my death counter, Frost is no joke either. You taught me about this. Alright, thanks for hanging out and rolling with those ads. Most of you know the deal by now. Just keeps our pre-roll ads out of the way. Don't know why, but basically never watch YouTube live streams. If I'm opening YouTube, probably looking for video essays or long plays, and that's a lot of people. That was me up until I was in bed with COVID, and watching somebody's Fallout videos became watching that person's Fallout VODs, became making a Twitch account to watch that person live. Still in ads. Oh, you should have about 10 seconds. Sorry, I actually, I don't usually get back before they're done. "30 seconds, well, maybe the tools lie to the streamer." I have a little timer and it says they should be done by now. For the record, you never killed Oliver Swanwick. Really? You should be studied. Good, bad, I don't know, but it's notable. Yep, Brew is... I don't know how Brew's swinging that pickaxe with no right arm, but Brew sure is doing it. Doesn't even have a debuff to the laboring skill. I just watch swap from YouTube to Twitch because you had a lot of delay. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. On YouTube, I have to put the stream on lower latency if I want it to do captions. It can't be on low latency and do captions. Nothing will stop him from the grind. And that's why we love Brew, who, by the way, has 55 toughness. That might be the highest of my whole squad. We don't have a ton of food. Let's consolidate stuff that we have. Hi, Ghoul. Yeah, Ghoul's just hanging out there. Twitch free, thought it was paid, and don't want streams enough to pay. Twitch is free. Twitch has definitely more intrusive ads than YouTube. What is this? Thank you very much. I don't know what a jewel is. But thank you. First time anybody has ever used that. That's a YouTube thing, apparently. Oh, is it the thing that they tried to crib from TikTok? I think so. But yeah, Twitch is free, but Twitch's ads are more intrusive than YouTube. On the flip side, if you subscribe to somebody on Twitch, you don't see ads on their channel, versus on YouTube, everybody sees ads unless they have premium. So it's a give and take. Called a gift. Well, thank you very much. I'm not one to look a gift poop in the mouth. Let's go ahead and speed through the night here. Although if we're gonna speed up, let's keep an eye on Brew, because Brew is the one in the most dangerous position. Damn, look at him go. Concentrated power of will in this one. And 100% reason to remember the name. So, just for a reference, the reason we pass the nights is because this is how dark it is. we can't see anything out here. And there are terrifying monstrosities, way scarier than the mist ghouls out here. So, in the night, we tend to play it safe. Hey, Ash to Ash, welcome in. It's going well. The interesting thing about Stack is it seems to be reinforced with wandering patrols, so there's a bit of an equilibrium to the population that the hub doesn't seem to have. Brew's a bro, right? Iron Brew. Leave to go help your dad and come back to manual labor? Yeah, Brew's working it with one arm. Is this mod worth a playthrough? If you're okay with it being unfair, and you want to reset your perspective on how the game plays, yes. If you want a balanced, well-thought-out mod pack with a strong end goal and sense of purpose, probably skip it. But I mean, it's only like 15 mods or something, so it'd be really easy to install the collection and give it a try. You can find it on any of my YouTube videos. I link it in the pinned comment. Can't even begin to imagine how tough the raids are for this pack. You know, we might get a chance to see. Kenshi is never fair, though. It is and it isn't. This is just straight up isn't. So that's the difference, even if that doesn't make much sense at first. Kenshi is neither fair nor unfair. It simply does not care. For the most part, I agree. I think Kenshi is a little more fair than people give it credit for, because Kenshi could be way more difficult. Like, to an unfathomable level with just a couple of changes. For instance, if there was no such thing as a recovery coma and you just died, it'd be ridiculously difficult. If more enemies could just kill you on the spot when you were unconscious, it'd be a way different game. The fact that it is so gracious with recovery coma and second chances and all that sort of stuff, it's way more forgiving than a lot of people think. Can always kind of cheese things also. That's true, but I don't think that's like an intentional, part of the difficulty. I think that's just a byproduct. All right, we're going to send Manhattan into Squin to try to sell some of these heads off. Scully Nova, welcome in. Good to have you. No recovery coma challenge. I wouldn't know how to make that happen, but it's a thought. You love how Kenshi has so many systems in place just to keep the story going, even if it isn't the story the player initially had in mind exactly. Kenshi really could be punishing and end your story a lot sooner. But even the fact that, being enslaved is kind of a way to train your stats and grow stronger, it all really leads to the conclusion that it gives a lot of second chances by design. Hey, thanks for that follow, too. Welcome in. Permanent brain damage challenge where if you reach 20 toughness, you just get a seizure and die. I have thought about one where the toughness is capped. Like toughness capped at 30 or 40. But there's other ways to get a similar effect. You can change the chance of death, which changes wound degeneration and bleed rates and stuff. I saw somebody made a mod where you don't get toughness XP from playing dead and getting back up, which that one change will radically change the whole toughness training. One suggestion I will give you is move your gameplay up above where chat shows up. So you're on the vertical stream. The gameplay should be above where chat is on the vertical layout, if I'm understanding what you're saying. Probably try to buy a bunch of food in here. That'll be a good use of funds. Maybe get some better armor. It's really looking like armor that keeps dexterity and stuff intact is pretty good. There's no horizontal stream on YouTube, but no, it's not on vertical. Yeah, so I have both going on YouTube. You just, you'd have to go back to my channel probably and find it. Maybe recruit a Shrek 2, maybe. So on vertical, my webcam is in the center, or it's the second thing. Then below that is gameplay, and then below that is chat. Yeah, whatever. Check my gear. Tried already? Weird, because I'm looking at my horizontal stream and people are chatting in it. I'm not saying you're wrong that you can't find it, but it's just weird that it's not showing up for everybody. Oh, you know what? The travel shop should have rations. Okay, one ration pack. It'll still do something, though. Didn't find it. Okay, do you see the pinned comment on the vertical stream? Because I pinned a comment that has a direct link to it. Probably grab a couple of splint kits while we're in here. Books would be good. Oh, yeah, you are on the horizontal one. I didn't realize that. I have all of my chats combined into one that I can read. All right, let's stop by the armor shop. Not had anything to drink today. I can't imagine that. I drink like probably 60 ounces of water a day. And that's just water. I also have like 3 coffees usually. Vertical is ad-free. I don't know that it's entirely ad-free, but the ratio might be different. So I know I get revenue figures for the ad portion. Wheezy, how's it going? Good to see you. Drank 1.5 gallons of milk, strong bones. Got a plate jacket. Anything beat high-grade drifter's leather pants. Ooh, a specialist grade leather shirt. It's a lot of money, but we have money. This is what money is for. Been kind of a low spoon day, not even enough to complete the rebuild, so still using the old PC for now. I get it. And if it's working for you, then that is all that matters. I hope you rest up, though. I mean, it's Sunday. That's what Sunday's for, is resting up. Who buys stuff in Kenshi, everything is free. Yeah, that's why we're no longer welcome in the way station at, near Skinner's Room. Still want to get the graphics card drives and RAM out of this machine into the new tower, right? Yep. I feel like if we went and fought the Dust King again, we would do better. But I think a main component of that... Well, I don't know. Manhattan's attack is still kind of low. Maybe we go over there with some food rations. We kill some hungry bandits. We kill some pack bulls. And we try to get some attack for Clay and Manhattan. Flare at least has some. When that's done, maybe we rush the Dust King's tower again. 3 versus many once again. Soon. Soon. Once you start, you're not going to be able to get midway and go, okay, I'm done. Yeah, I know that feeling with projects. Once you get your computer pulled apart, you're going to need to basically go on through until you get it put back together. I get that. How's Stack doing? A little bit of hungry bandit invasion. That's tame compared to what they normally deal with. Oh, let's get Brew back to... Alright, we'll bring Manhattan back. Drop off a bunch of books inside here. Is Beep too far for me to grab, or is he already dead? I won't know if he's dead until I get to Mongrel, but just think about that for a second. Mongrel is surrounded by mist ghouls, and they now run 30-something miles an hour instead of 18. So getting into Mongrel is now much, much more difficult than base game. I don't know what it's going to take for me to be ready to try to get into Mongrel. A decent amount of food. Beep has probably met the big wasteland in the sky. "38 days, Super Fogman." Dude's long dead. I love this barman, by the way. He's lost an arm. He's been beaten up I don't know how many times. But he keeps sticking around and doing his job. High toothpick. So maybe replace your lower limbs and you may have a chance to get Beep. But with my restriction... there's only a couple of places right now that I think I can get, what am I trying to say? I blanked. Where I can get robotic limbs. See, normally Mongrel is one of the places where I would get robotic limbs. But with me being region locked to the northwest part of the map, I can't do Flats Lagoon. I can't do the Deadlands. Wasn't that one barman the one that got put on a bed for a few episodes? Yes, we kept him alive, and now you see why. can't look at your map to see where you need to go. Yep. All right, let's see if we can get some research going, at least. I don't know when we're ever going to use this research, because we would need to be capable mostly of creating a town. The books go fast. All right, so Hanged Man should be getting up. Yep. Can you please check the hunger bar of the pet ghoul? 300. So he's he's just there for the time being. Yep. He likes to stare. Pretty good assortment of food to travel with. Get the dust team to form ranks. Even Manhattan's starting to get a little attack going. Player's getting food, okay. Clay's probably gonna get food too. What's wrong with Flair and Clay? They were just asleep. Why would you eat the ration pack first? That was so obviously being saved for the road. Alright, I'm gonna try to make it to the way station. I think this is the ruined Holy Nation village. I'd like to make the way station before dark. It's amazing how all of the towns were basically invaded all at once, and then it got really quiet. Oh, you know what? Let's send Brew into here and see if he can sell this Mist Horror head now. Hey, suddenly we got money. Hungry bandits. You know what, Brew? You go out there. You get you some training in. You ever seen a one-armed martial artist? There's the way station. So we're gonna send them by the way station. Were you getting any hits in? You knock any of them out yet? Ah, dust bandits, okay. I'm gonna preemptively take Manhattan's backpack off. Well, I wanted them to get some training. There's a lot of arrows. Their archers are doing a lot of shooting their own people. Been there. Bruce still fighting. I wonder if Flair can take the backpack off too. Off to bed, don't get you killed. We're gonna do our best. Sleep soundly. Oh, this is good. They're all gaining skills. Just had to get that toughness experience in real quick. Manhattan going after the archers. Tactical fighting. You love to see it. Tired of being a target. I mean, can you blame her? Look. Full acupuncture session. Oh, wait, you needed that to heal. Damn, I interrupted the healing. That's not good. I'm not in sneak anymore. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's what's going on. Okay, Brew got some training, a couple more levels of toughness. 1 level of martial arts, barely. Okay, these two are patching themselves up. Longest aiming time, that one really didn't want to miss. As soon as Flare patches up, I think we get Manhattan to stand up from playing dead and get that toughness XP. A lot of greed is nice, even when it's because of the enemy's own friendly fire. Oh, Brew's back inside with a chance to battle more hungry bandits. Look at that! Actually getting something done this time. Slowest progress of pretty much any playthrough I have done of this game. See if we can get Clay to get back up now. She needs the toughness XP the most. It's gonna snowball, right? Right? It's gotta. Right? In the wrong direction. Who's fighting who now? More hungry bandits. Whatever, I gotta watch Clay. Clay might be the main character in the series at this rate. I feel like every part of the crew has to have a main character moment. Like, it's just part of being part of the team. More of a Flare supporter. Honestly, good use of team resources there, and I'm not even being a little sarcastic. Manhattan was able to take those hits, got the bonus toughness XP, and is now close enough that when she wakes up, she can continue patching up Clay from where she is. Clay's arm is pretty messed up, though. We've been out here fighting so long, the sun is starting to rise. Hatton, it says medic, but still not patching up Clay. Well, okay, well, at least Clay will patch up her own wounds. What do we think about Clay using a little sneak? Better in theory. It's okay, everybody take a long rest. The way station go? I know, I was just looking at it. Oh, it's over there. Okay, yep. Got research going in the hub. Lots of hungry bandits. Not much of a training opportunity for us in that. That didn't work. Look, they're looking just as much like pincushions as we are. Gonna call it a night. Thanks for streaming cool stuff as always. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see you again in the future. Have a good one. Well, part of the goal was to gain some skills, which they are definitely doing. Hey, what are you doing? You get in there and you hide. Flair is basically healing up her wounds every time in between. And gaining some toughness every time we do this. Once those bandits are dealt with, can you disassemble their beds to take them with you like the ones bought at the store? No. We can use them, though. This may seem like really not smart, but I promise you we're making progress with the training. Clay, what are you doing, Clay? You weren't supposed to do this. You were supposed to stay away. I should have put you on hold or passive or something. Claire is slowly getting first place on the toughness scale. Yes, exactly. Oh, looks like the ghoul hunters are here. Help is on the way. Always believe. Always believe. It makes great stories. If you believe and you're right, it is a great triumph. If you believe and you are wrong, it is a great tragedy. There is no better choice than to believe. Look, you see Clay? This is the face of a person who believed. And now a person who naps. I believe in naps. Time to nap, then loot. I don't even know if we'll be using their loot. The only thing I would really loot would be first aid from them. Would be first aid and food. Why is the shop guard wholly shackled? What? Why? Why is this a problem? I unshackled the shop guard. What are you doing? I didn't want to have to fight Griffin. Or the barman. Why are you logging yourself out of potential allies again? I tried to unlock... I tried to unlock the shop guard and maybe gain allies. Maybe gain favor with the Holy Nation. But for some reason, the Holy Nation considered that a crime. I don't even have an option to first aid Griff. Oh, because he's already healed up. I'm gonna be somewhere else. Why? Okay, I believe it may be time for Wheat Straw to come back to the hub. Wheat Straw may not make it back to the hub. Waiting for the message, the Holy Nation are now your enemies? Yeah. Boy, this game. This game. A 5,500 bounty. I'm wanted for terrorism. For trying to unshackle the shop guard. That bounty looks nice. Last time I tried to help out. All you'd really need to do for a no recovery coma challenge is turn the damage death rate to max in the settings, but if you want to be extra tryhardy, you can get a bleed 2 times or 4 times mod. There's also the hardcore ultra realism mod. Yeah, so I have watched Frankie play the hardcore ultra realism mod. It is none of those things. It is hardcore. It is not ultra realism. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait, you're attacking. What does that mod do? Too many things. It changes limb HP, it changes bleed rate, it changes the chance to get hit in different limbs, it caps the damage resistance from toughness. I mean, it absolutely changes like every part of the damage calculation of living and dying, and in some very strange ways from what I remember. Can't even catch some Z's around here, I know, but, I mean, it's training, that's what we're here for. Alright, we are going to stick around for this ad break on Twitch. Hey, you know, we're starting to get hits in. How do you like that? You know what? I changed my mind. Quick ad break. In and out. 2 minutes. I'll be back in just a second. Appreciate you. That's what she said. Probably. Yeah, that is indeed what some she has said, I bet. And you know who that she was? Kenshi. I think there's a lesson in there for all of us. Was this game a big advertisement for the military-industrial complex? Maybe. Was this a badass mission the first time you got to use a javelin to destroy a tank? 1000%. Am I going the right way? I am. It's just a long, treacherous road. Kind of like a metaphor for life. See, I'm out of drink. Oh! You can't do that. You can't click left mouse to fill the gas while you're holding an assault rifle.
Best bet's to access it from the service level. Gotta weigh in from there.
Judy's hair reminds me of a rooster. Best loot is the hardest to get to. You know, I disagree, because sometimes the best loot is good company, and all you have to do is be a kind person. Somebody clip that. I can use that for my PR. It's pretty cool. We only got an hour and a half in because I was super sleepy. I was super sleepy again today, but today I brought a weapon. Twitch, in case your AI transcript spider bot is listening, it was a metaphorical weapon. It's a monster. It's a weapon against tiredness. I did not bring a weapon to stream. You cannot prove it. No, it's difficult when you're starting out and you want more. All right, see? Quick, in and out, ad break. Let's get back to it. We have two people mostly capable of walking. Let's have Flare splint, pick up Clay. And they can go together to the way station. Oh, that's a lot of ghouls. Are there a lot of ghoul hunters? No. A lot of ghoul hunters up here. Let's just try to go down this way. Get wheat straw in the hub. Their toughness training is getting impressive. Why are they going all that way? Just go to the way station. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the welcome back. Get them to rest up here. Well, Brew, you can always fall back on copper mining until we figure out what to do with you. Nice, uneventful walk towards safety, indeed. Alright, so I'm thinking as we have them healing up, this seems like another good place to leave stream for here. Maybe wrapping up a little earlier than I usually would, but I don't mind that too much. I got some stuff to do tomorrow. For anybody who's kind of new around here, we do Kenshi every Saturday and Sunday. So if you're liking this playthrough, keep an eye on Saturdays and Sundays. Also, check out the other playlists on my YouTube. You can see all of the playthroughs that I've done and the condensed edited videos I've made from some of them. So that's my first blind playthrough, my Crabmaster challenge, my Creating a Fogman Society challenge, lots of Kenshi. I also do some other things. I do Fallout, and I've got some other games coming up. I'm working on finishing my Fallout 4 Retro Collector Scavenger series right now, where we collected every piece of retro media in the game. Hold on. And that video should be done in just a couple days. It is about, it's going to be about 6.5, 7 hours long. So nice long playthrough to get into and just chill out to. I wonder if this might be our pet ghoul that got loose. It is. Nope, nope. Our pet ghoul is still there. Okay. Sorry I got rudely interrupted, but yeah, lots going on the channel. I stream on Twitch and YouTube. I make the streams into YouTube videos, and if you're looking for a particular playthrough, you can find the VODs now in 2K on the YouTube channel, so you can catch up on all of our playthroughs. We're gonna save the game here, Pet Ghoul. And I will be back with Kenshi next Saturday. If you're looking for other streams from me, I don't know what days they're going to be, but I will let everybody know in the Discord, and I'll try to post on my YouTube community posts as well. I'm hoping to get into Resident Evil Requiem this week, and maybe a couple indie games. Just depends how much time I have after editing. All right, so as usual, we're going to say goodbye to YouTube first. YouTube, thank you for being here with us, whether you were here live or you caught the VOD. I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoyed this installment of Kenshi as an unfair horror game as much as I have. We hope to see you for another one, or maybe one of our other series or videos on the channel, but either way, until we do catch you again, YouTube.